Okay, I have a, this is the second part. I have a Isuzu 2013. I'm making these videos to try to help somebody. This is what happened to me. The light come on in the dash, the red light, DPF, exhaust system, red, so I ignored it. Okay, and after a little while, I start doing 55 miles per hour. So I take to the mechanic, and the mechanic say that these two things were the problem, you know, these two sensors. Okay, so I change the sensor, they clear the code, and I drive a little while, but then the problem come again. The guy charged me $800 for those two sensors plus the labor. Okay, and then those sensors you can buy for $250-$200 online, so change it yourself. And then what I did was I take this out and clean the filter with a pressure washer and check all the sensors. All the sensors I changed it. You know, this little sensor, this sensor, there are two of these, one of these. Change it. Go online and buy it, change it, because sooner or later this thing will go bad. But the light still was on, and the truck was doing 35 miles per hour. And then if you don't fix it, it will go to 5 miles per hour. My truck never went to 5 miles per hour because at 35 I took it to the shop, and because I cannot figure out what was wrong with the truck. And then I take it to a mechanic, and the computer wasn't working, and they cannot tell me what it was. When finally I paid the mechanic, and the problem was this pump right here, okay? And I buy that pump, and I change it, and then I take to the mechanic, and they, you know, they clear the code and do whatever they want to do. But that way it's cheaper for you, because if you take a mechanic will charge you more than $100 an hour just to change things and do things. And they always, if you buy this pump for $800, they will charge you $1,200 for the pump, and a 1 hour labor will be $150 or $200. It depends on the mechanic. So you better off change yourself and do it yourself. That way you save some money. I'm only making this video to try to help somebody. And the way you find out if that pump is working or not is when you turn it on or off, you hear a noise, something like that. If I'm not doing that, probably the pump is bad, you know. I'm sure there's other way to check it out. Mine was leaking, so I changed it, and that was the problem, fix the problem. That way you can save some money if you do it yourself. It's better you change it and then take it to the mechanic, and they can clear the code or whatever, than take it to them and they will overcharge for this. This shower is maybe 1 hour, they will charge 5 hours or whatever. So that's my recommendation.